What is unemployment and how does it affect businesses? In this short clip, you're going to find out how. So the definition of unemployment is someone of working age who cannot find a job but would like one. Remember, working age is over 18. So the first thing here, if someone's working part-time and they want to be full-time, they are not classed as unemployed. The term is underemployed, but they are not unemployed. We've got people who choose not to work, perhaps partners or family members support them. They do not want a job. They are not unemployed. People who stop work early, who can afford to take their pensions early, they are not unemployed. They're choosing not to work. A parent not working, looking after a child, again, they may not have a job. They are not unemployed. And finally, if I was a student looking for part-time work at university, I still wouldn't count as unemployed, even though I was over 18 and looking for work because I'm a full-time student. So very precise, you have to be of working age or above, you must want a job and cannot find one. So not everybody who's looking for a job is unemployed. So here are the statistics about unemployment in the UK for the past 30 years. We can see that at the moment it's 4%, so 4 in 100 people don't have a job. They're over the age of 18, they don't have a job and they'd like to have one. If we go back in time to the early 90s, we've got 1 in 10 people didn't have a job who were looking for, and back in the mid 80s it was even higher. So historically we have a pretty low rate of unemployment. Is unemployment good or bad for business? This is a question that you are going to be considering. If unemployment is high, now, how will this affect the customers of your business? What we need to think about is the average weekly income in the UK is £518. Clearly, some people earn more, some people earn less. If you are unemployed over the age of 25, you will get £73.10p a week. You can see there's a very, very big difference. You would get your rent paid and other allowances. However, you can see there's a considerable drop in income when you become unemployed. The resulting of this is we have less disposable income. So we are going to cut down on our luxury products. We won't go out to eat so much. We won't go on holiday. We might swap to cheaper foods, things like that. So with our customers, if unemployment is high, there is more people who have less money, therefore our spending patterns change. If we think about it, the effect of employees, it's another aspect of unemployment. Now, if I have a job, I'm likely to stay there longer as there are less jobs to apply for. I'm also less likely to ask for a pay rise because I can see there's no other jobs around and I feel quite lucky. If a business is wanting to find new employees, they'll be easier to find because there'll be more people who are unemployed. And because there's more of them, you might be able to get a better quality employee and work for less pay because they may not be asking for very high salaries because they're very happy to get the job. So there's an effect on customers, there's an effect on employees. Is it good or bad? Well, if we're honest, this will depend on the type of business it is. If it's a business selling luxury products, oh my God, it's going to be bad, isn't it? If, for instance, you're a fruit farm and you need lots of people to pick your fruit, actually having employees which are cheaper and more available will probably do you a lot of good, as fruit is a necessary product and people will still continue to buy it. So your job is always to think, it's not always bad, it can be good, but you need to be able to think about the business you're relating it to.